So just to lead on from what Ben was saying there, I'll first introduce you to our student support team, who are part of Student Services. And really it's just to give you a better understanding on how we can support you throughout your studies and your learning journey. So we are your first point of contact for any non-academic queries, which can range into several different queries of different natures, which we'll look at in a moment. But it's just quite reassuring to know that any student across any different course can contact us and contact the dedicated student support team as well. So please feel free to reach out when you do come over and start your programme, and we'll be able to help you or signpost you in the right direction. So within our team, we're made up of several different advisors, and each team member can provide guidance on specific queries that may range from non-academic queries to pastoral and to technical as well. And as I just mentioned, if you do get in touch with any queries that maybe we can't support you with or directly assist with, we should be able to signpost you in the right direction as well. So maybe refer you to the most appropriate person or appropriate department, or look into your query as well and provide further advice. So as your first point of contact, we'll just have a look at the kind of areas that we can provide guidance and advice on as well. So in terms of that, you can contact us with any queries in non-academic nature. You can also contact us with any pastoral queries as well, and any technical queries that may relate to the learning platform or the online library, for example. So to give you a bit more of an overview, if you were to contact us for any non-academic queries, these can range from a variety of different reasons. So for example, you may wish to get in touch with us regarding your speed of study, so we can advise on when you may be able to finish your course, your upcoming modules as well. So I believe that when you go through the admissions phase, you'll be given a study planner, which will outline your study path. And once you begin your programme, you can contact us and we can always help you answer any questions relating to that study planner as well. We understand, throughout your course as well, there'll be highs and lows of studying and online academically. So you can reach out to us with any pastoral queries as well. And that kind of leads on to my next point. If you were ever looking to take a study break, we can provide guidance on the types of breaks available. And you can always have a chat with a member of the team about anything that's going on as well. And we can always provide the right dedicated advice for you, depending on what your query is and the nature of your query and what you're kind of looking for. So that kind of brings us on to the pastoral part as well. Whilst we can assist you with any queries directly relating to your studies, like I said, if you are experiencing anything that may be impacting on your ability to study, we would obviously like to try and support you as much as we can with that, and whether that would result in maybe a study break, or we can look at your choices on the course as well, or even just have a catch up about how you're doing and provide reassurance, on your grades, on your student profile, things like that. So you can always reach out to us for queries of that nature. We also do have several processes and policies in place, like study breaks, that we can provide guidance and advice on. So if you have experienced any circumstances that have impacted you, maybe during a module, please do reach out to us, and we can advise you on the most appropriate process that we can look at. So finally, we can also assist with technical queries as well, and these may relate to queries to do with the online platform. So for example, if you're looking to find a certain page or a certain resource, you can come to us and we can always advise you on where to find this. So this can also relate to the online library as well. We do have a specific team that can help you with queries for the library, but if you're ever unsure, you can contact us, so we can always look into this for you, or as I said, signpost you over to someone who can help. So you can contact the student support team through a range of different methods as well. For example, you can always give us a call, specifically if it's quite a detailed query, you'd really like to talk it through with a member of the team, you can always give us a call and we'll be more than happy to talk anything through with you. You can also contact us via email. So maybe if it's something that we might need to look into for you, or you maybe investigate or a specific policy, you can always send us an email over, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can, once we've looked into it for you as well. And finally, you also can contact us via live chat. which is a messaging feature via a learning platform. This is really good for quick queries. So like we were saying before, if you have any queries on where to find a specific resource on the learning platform, or maybe you're looking for something in your module, or how to upload an assignment, just things like that, you can always contact us over live chat, which will allow you to speak with a member of the student support team in real time. So there'll be an agent and team member available there for you to talk to during our available hours as well. So just a final reminder before I do pass over to study skills, we are your first point of contact. So even if it was an academic query, if you were to get in touch with us, we can point you in the right direction or look into it for you, or maybe point you over to your module lecturer. But no matter what your query is, please do contact the student support team and we'll be more than happy to help and look into it for you. So I'll now just pass you over to study skills.
My name is Teresa and I work for the Study Skills team as a Study Skills advisor. The Study Skills team will help you with those general academic questions that you may have throughout your course, and we will provide guidance on study skills tips such as academic writing, assignment structure, referencing, time management, reading and research, and so on. We have a Study Skills hub that is located in the virtual learning platform that you can visit in your own time, and you will be able to find loads of resources there, different types of resources, lecture cards, videos, some quizzes as well, and in those general academic aspects. We also offer one-to-one academic sessions that are held on Zoom with one of our advisors. We have study skills advisors, and we also have a specific English advisors for those students that need extra help with the English language. And in those academic sessions that are held on Zoom, we will give you further support in specific academic areas as the ones that we have already mentioned. So for instance, imagine that you receive a feedback and you would like to have a chat with us. We are able to do so, and we will provide you with resources to help you improve those study skills further. Same as the student support team. Our team can be reached by email or by phone call, and it's important to mention that we are on hand to help students at any point in your studies. So from the beginning to the end, you can always get in touch with us and we will be there to help you with general academic skills. So yeah, that's the study skills team. If you have any questions, feel free to put that in the Q&A chat box, and I will pass it on to my colleague Matt now. Thank you.
So hello everybody, my name is Matt Tamplin. I'm the Head of Student Experience and Welfare. I'd like to just talk to you about a few of the welfare services that we can provide you should you need them at any point. The main aspect really to talk about today is about disability support and what we call reasonable adjustments. So if you are a student with any form of disability, medical condition, mental health illness or learning difficulty, then you can apply to be assessed for what we call reasonable adjustments, which would be adjustments that we could potentially make to your course to ensure that you're not studying at any unfair disadvantage, and that you have that equal opportunity to engage with your studies and succeed, just as all of your peers do. We like to be quite creative with our adjustments and sort of to work with you as our students on what is best for you. So it's very much a two-way conversation that we have with you. So if you do look at joining us and that is an area that applies to you, I'd urge you to get in contact with the disability team and we can have that conversation. It's something that a conversation you can start at the very beginning while you're thinking of enrolling with the course. But if you decide to start without that in place, it's still something you can return to later on during your studies. At any point, you can contact us and ask for that to be reviewed. Even if you are provided with adjustments, should your situation change and the condition that you might have, it might maybe exacerbates over time, then again, we are more than happy to return to that with you, open up that conversation and review what adjustments would now be more appropriate for you. So we want to make it really clear that that is something that should not be of any deterrent to any students. We'll do everything we can that is reasonably within our our remit that we can actually support you with and give guidance to as well. We also do have designated safeguarding officers for the organisation. I'm one of those. It's something that we hope students would never need to use, sort of a service or procedure we'd never need to go down, but it's important that as students, you know that it's something we take very seriously, the safety of our students. Being an online provider doesn't change that. We do take it very seriously, and we do have formal processes and policies in place to support and protect you. So should you ever have any concerns about a fellow student, or should a member of staff have concerns about a student and their safety, then we have mechanisms in place where that can be formally reported, investigated, and potentially reported to the relevant authorities if that's necessary. So again, that's something that is in place to support and protect you as our students, representing our duty of care towards you. And finally here, we do have a range of wellbeing and mental health resources available on the learning platform. This is an area that is always growing. Again, it's extremely important to us, and being online does not change that one iota. So there may be ideas that you would have as students and resources you would like to see added to the learning platform, in which case, please do get in contact with us and again, be part of that conversation and sort of be part of growing those resources that we can offer to the whole student body. But hopefully there is enough resources there to support you alongside your studies, especially in the year that we've all had. These are increasingly important to make sure that you look after yourself so that you can be as successful as possible while on the course.